rolling on down, turning the power on.
Power Tracks is brought to you by the heartbeat of America, today's Chevy truck.
See the lightning, it's fun to roll.
Hello, everybody. I'm Richard Leake, along with Army Armstrong. We're in Memphis, Tennessee, not only the home of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, but tonight, the home of the king of motorsports, the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series for the super modified two-wheel drive competition, Army.
Richard, this evening we've got, I'm going to call them the Dirty Dozen. This national points chase is really tight. Wayne ROUSCH is here out of Ohio, your current national points leader. Your defending national champion, Jim Lyons, out of Louisville, Kentucky, he's here. And a young upstart named Mike Stowe out of Georgia is chasing them both. So we're going to have a Donnybrook in this two-wheel drive competition.
Well, no matter how good the competition is, track conditions are important, and the drought that's hit America has also hit the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series.
It will definitely affect this event. They've been putting moisture into the track surface for over 24 hours. It just goes right through. So we're going to have a dusty condition to pull in this evening.
All right, the track's going to be rough. The competition's going to be hot. We'll be right back in Memphis, Tennessee.
They always say, it's not whether you win or lose.
Better stick selling corn, Dave.
It's how you play the game.
Loser buys dinner.
But it sure felt good when Garst Hybrids stole the show again by an even bigger margin.
That's it.
Ask your Garst seed salesman for all the details. You know, there's nothing wrong with second place.
Woo, you got stuck, huh?
But it sure is nice being first.
Thanks,
Oh,
you bet.
Now a new generation of scientifically engineered motor oil. So technologically advanced, it provides state-of-the-art protection for your car's engine for a longer, carefree life. When you won't settle for anything less than the absolute best, Citgo SuperGuard. The new generation.
From Touchstone Pictures, when four crooks from the city
one big happy family
try to rob one bank in the country
taking the car
while being chased by two cops from New Jersey.
One of them wasn't wearing any pants.
Things could get a little disorganized.
I don't know what I just stepped in, but it's real soft.
It's Corbin Burnson, Reuben Blades, Fred Gwynn, Ed O'Neill, and Lou Diamond Phillips in a comedy about crime.
They're completely surrounded.
This is a bad sign.
Disorganized Crime, rated R. Starts Friday, April 14th at a theater near you.
Let it roll.
And welcome back to Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Richard Leake. I'm going to be topside tonight. Army Armstrong will be down trackside. It was really a beautiful day here in southwest Tennessee. Sunny today, dry and windy. The key word, dry. That is not good for these pullers. Army Armstrong's going to take a look at the track conditions tonight here at the Memphis Motorsports Park.
As we get ready to start the super modified two-wheel drive category on the Redman Tour in Memphis, Tennessee, the big problem tonight, the track. Once again, there's no moisture in the track. It has a consistency. What the pullers are saying is kind of like pulling on 300 feet of cat litter. There's no moisture. They've already completed one class of competition. You can look behind me. The track is a constant color. By this time in a pulling event, usually the moisture has come up from the track, and it should be a little bit darker. Not the case in Memphis, as the two-wheel supers are trying to figure out the right combination to take a win this evening.
All right, and coming to the line first tonight for our official test pool is your current national points leader, Wayne ROUSCH out of Dublin, Ohio, in yellow Model T.
Powered by Dodge Chrysler Hemi engine, built by the Boggs brother out of Ohio. ROUSCH, currently your national points leader, like you say, drew that number one spot. The number one spot, it can be good, it can be bad. The two reasons behind it. Number one, you have the first shot at the sled. You have an option to take or turn down the pull. Like you explained, they're using him basically as a test puller. He will be the only puller that will have the option to take or turn down that pull. Everybody watches ROUSCH. Lines up on the right side of the track. The weight, where you're going to put it tonight will be the big question, Richard. Everybody is trying to figure out how to keep the power to the track. As we explained earlier, it is dusty. There's very little moisture in the track. The weight box comes up on the sled, ever getting more and more heavy as it goes down the track. He missed the weight. The front end skied on him awfully bad.
That is the reason for the bounce in and the highness on the front end.
We're going to keep an eye on Roush. I would imagine, like we said, he's a test puller. The track official goes over. Roush will make a choice now whether he will take or turn down the pull.
Now, what happens if he turns it down?
Okay, he indicated by the down turning of a finger he wants to drop in the field. He will come back and pull. Instead of the number 1 spot, he will be officially the number 7 puller in this class.
And what advantage would that be for Wayne Roush?
It gives him a chance to watch the other drivers to see what they do, to see if they can figure the track out.
All right, then, our first official puller tonight will be MCCLANE out of DeMossville, Kentucky. He's in a vehicle by the name of Rowdy, and it's a good-looking one, Army.
Early model Chevrolet sheet metal. McClain, very, very tall individual, actually sits on the floor of the truck. Has done awfully well in the West Coast circuit. Out of DeMossville, Kentucky, he doesn't run the circuit year-round. He comes around and pulls in the summer with us, runs awfully strong. He also goes to the right side of the track, Richard.
Off and running he goes, and his front end is getting up a little bit.
Has always had a history of the truck not handling on the end of the track, and it looks like he's right back in the same problem. It hooked real hard to the right. He had to back on the throttle.
LIGE McClain with the first official pull tonight of 265 feet plus a few inches. Army's going to make his way trackside now to talk to him.
LIGE, you're the first one to get a shot on the track. What do you think?
Well, I think the track worked pretty good. The truck got a little out of shape here on the top end. I had to back off a little bit, but other than that, it's going to be a good track.
What we were looking at earlier is the moisture factor. Do you think there's any moisture in this track, or is it going to stay dry all night long?
I think it'll probably pretty well stay about like it is. It might come up a little bit, but not a lot.
So McClain out of Kentucky is your leader. Let's see what's going to happen now. The rest of the boys are coming after him.
And our second official puller tonight coming to the line now is Mike Stowe out of Warrenton, Georgia, driving the Bad Dog Ford. Mike's a good one. He's third currently in the national point standings.
Powered by one of the ever-popular area's engines, Stowe, one of the young up-and-comers. He's chasing these national points, believes he can put a national championship under his belt this year.
Pretty good pull going for him.
Looks good, but the weight again, you notice the front end skying on him awfully bad. Richard, they have a tremendous amount of weight on the rear of these vehicles tonight.
All right, Mike Stowe with a pull of 282.21 feet. And we're going to go trackside with Army Armstrong now.
We noticed, Mike, at about the 250-foot mark now, everybody's starting to hook to the right. What's going to happen there?
Well, there isn't a groove in the track yet for the two-wheelers. As soon as the groove develops, I believe a little moisture will start coming up. And I might have been a little light on the end down here. It's probably about 75 pounds too light. It's guiding right there at the end. And I don't know if the hole is awful dry and hard. Ain't nobody getting a hold to it. It's probably, the moisture's going to come up, and I believe you'll see them going a little further. Probably going to end up with a pull-off.
Well, if the moisture does come up, that's good news for the rest of the field. Coming to the line now, Richard WHISENANT out of Union Grove, Alabama, with a good-looking machine by the name of Hot Shot.
Hot Shot, one of the awesome Chevrolet-powered vehicles on the circuit, the alcohol-burning Chevrolet. Now, this youngster looks to have his weight figured out, Richard. He's keeping the front end down. I'm going to go check it out.
Sparks flying from underneath. It looks like weights have flown off the front end of the Hot Shot machine, the Chevrolet S10 of Richard WHISENANT. Now, that is bad news for Richard. He is disqualified. Safety precautions, safety rules on the Red Man TNT All-American Pulling Circuit Series is that if any weights come off a vehicle, you are disqualified for the night. So bad news for him, possibly a broken crankshaft. He could have had a rod let go. Let's go down trackside with Army to find out what happened.
Right now, Richard WHISENANT out of Union Grove, Alabama, laid down a super shot at the 150-foot mark. Something let go. You have any idea what it was, Richard?
No, I don't. Don't have any idea.
Well, I tell you what, it's for safety crews checking everything out. We'll be getting back to action in just a minute. We're going back upstairs.
All right, so the pull to beat right now continues to be Mike Stowe's Bad Dog Ford pull of 282.21 feet. Coming to the line now, Lindy Alexander out of Weiner, Arkansas. Lindy is a 26-year-old rice farmer, and he's driving a 1941 Studebaker pickup truck. And Army, one thing about these guys, they love putting this unique classic sheet metal on these vehicles.
The Studebaker is a crowd favorite wherever he goes. Powered by Chevrolet, but the Studebaker draws a lot of crowd appeal. The black sheet, the name of it, they like that. He's got a real good run going, Richard. He stays to the middle of the track. The front end stays down. We got a good shot.
It is a good pull. He definitely had the weight right. It looked nice and straight, but the distance not so hot. About 15 feet off the lead, it's 267 plus for Lindy Alexander, the track official telling him to hold it up. while they disconnect the sled there. That, of course, for safety reasons. Army Armstrong, as you know, is always trackside. He has seen something wrong on the Lindy Alexander machine. I have no idea what that might be. We'll find out here in just a minute as Army has Lindy come over to talk about a nice-looking pull.
Lindy Alexander out of Weiner, Arkansas, overcoming a little adversity this evening. He's currently in the number 2 spot. Did you have any idea on that shot that you were having a problem with the fuel system?
No, I didn't know it. I didn't know it till I saw somebody motion when I quit.
Well, I tell you what, step over here a second. If you look at the fuel cell, you'll notice a leak. Developed about halfway down the track. The engine did not lean out. Lindy, congratulations. You hung tough.
Thank you.
That brings to the line Wayne Pendleton, Tulsa, Oklahoma, in a 1935 Diamond T Rio.
Chrysler for horsepower, a good run, a little bit light on the nose. He's working the left side of the track, Richard.
Wayne Pendleton, not with a very good-looking pull, a great-looking vehicle, though. His distance, 256.65 feet. We'll be right back.
Here's to you, America.
Here's to you, America, from Dodge. It's time to reward yourself with an exciting new Dodge Spirit. You get a powerful 2.5-liter engine, available seating for 6, and loads of standard extras like sports steering wheel and AM/FM stereo. Plus, you get the protection of the Dodge 770 Protection Plan. And now, for the first time ever, you can get cash back on a new Dodge Spirit.
Women are changing.
Today, so many of us are striving to find a way to successfully blend the roles of wife, mother, and business person.
Issues are changing.
Survival rates for breast cancer patients continue to rise. For many men, the role of dad has taken on a new dimension.
And now mothers are changing to a new time. Join Cindy Garvey on MotherWorks, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10, 9 Central. Followed by Mother's Day with Joan London. They'll help you keep up with the changes of motherhood.
NASCAR drivers go head-to-head with danger at the world's fastest half-mile track, the Valleydale 500 from Bristol International Raceway, Sunday at 1 Eastern, live on ESPN.
We are back in Memphis, Tennessee. A nice crowd tonight, as you see Wayne Pendleton's pull of 256.65 feet up on the scoreboard here. I'm Richard Leake. I'm topside. Army Armstrong is down trackside. And coming to the line now is your national points leader, Wayne Roush, out of Dublin, Ohio, bringing back the yellow Model T.
Richard, this is the second opportunity we've had to see Roush this evening in this vehicle. He took that number 1 position and turned it down in order to come back and pull the number 7 spot in the field.
So perhaps he's learned something from the test pull as he is off and running.
Roush looking good, right hand on the throttle. The engine makes kind of a little squirrely sound, but he's got some ground speed.
He has got a great pull going, not quite a full pull. Wayne Roush, perhaps it's Dr. Wayne Roush. He's got a doctorate from Ohio State University. Your new leader at 296 feet.
Wayne Roush, 296.85. I put you number 1. You think you're going to be able to stay there?
I think it's got a shot at it. There's some good trucks coming up yet, Phil.
I'll tell you, a moment ago we noticed kind of a shrill sound coming out of the engine. You think you may have done some damage on that shot?
Yeah, my mechanic, Steve DAWG, we did something to it. We don't know what yet.
Wayne Roush, he brought 2 bullets with him tonight. Yellow 23 is your current leader. They're bumping each other around in Memphis. Let's see if he can stay on top of the pile.
To the line now, Darrell Varner out of Midway, Kentucky, in rare breed. Midway, Kentucky is just that. Midway between Frankfort, the state capital, and Lexington, the home of the great thoroughbreds, and he's hoping his rare breed can be a thoroughbred now, but he's got problems right away.
All kind of problems, Richard. Right on the starting on it, burped on him a little bit. The only thing he could do was nail the throttle. He did that, and it skied on him awfully bad.
Well, it looks great for the crowd being up that high, but it's very poor for the driver, 252.97 feet for Darrell Varner.
Not the run he wants, I'll guarantee you. The starting line really hurt him. It just, when it finally bit, it bit too much for him.
Well, you see the track officials down there telling him to hold it up. That's, once again, a safety precaution. He gets the word to take it on off the track. Army Armstrong is down trackside. We're going to find out what happened on that wild ride.
All right, Darrell Varner, I tell you what, left the starting line, had a hesitation, got in the throttle, it skied on you. That was one heck of a ride you just took, son.
It was a heck of a ride. I've never had a ride like that. I got a little antsy down there on the end.